how about if you're an entrepreneur and you go to that interview and you say, what experience are you going to give me? Because I'm creative, aggressive, and I have initiative. So how are you going to be able to use this power that I bring to your company in innovation and creativity with what you have? Whoa, that would be so cool. Now, if it's a real good manager, he's going to go, damn, you're staying in this company. I don't want you going to the competition. Business when I was 18. Real business, because non-incorporated businesses, I did a bunch of other stuff. But, so, seriously, you just do it, and you'll be surprised what happens because people notice real fast that you're getting things done, and how the hell is this guy in high school transferring to college selling more than my whole team, full-time team. So, get it done. Now, innovation and new standards, once you reach a point, unfortunately, you become a white elephant. So you need procedures, protocols, HR, and you become the thing that you hated the most when you started out. And that's why you have to be respectful to everybody that you decide to work with. You distinguish the strengths. If anybody of you play any sports, you know somebody's called weak and somebody's the star. The star is not good if he doesn't learn or she to use the weak link in the team. What are you good? What do you feel happy at? Because if you're good at accounting but you hate the thing, what else? And let them talk. I do this with my kids. Same thing with your employees, partners, friends, associates, everything. Always ask. There's no such thing as a stupid question unless you don't ask it. That's stupid. You already have a no. So what else are you going to do? 3 or 4 of the different suppliers, and that's a good point. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Keep it happy. Oh, I can only produce 100 shorts. I'll buy 50 from you. I produce 10,000. I'll buy 9,000 from you. But if this guy fails, you still have this. So always keep it. Doesn't matter the size. That's not important part. Have available resources. So I think I ended up with 3. And they made the samples, shorts and the colors of the school uniform and whatever not. I go to the school and I said, well, here they are. And they start looking at it, at the seams and everything else. They go, wow, this is great. Well, how much are these? Well, why don't you tell me how much you paid? This is another thing. Don't ever give your price first. Why don't you show me what you paid last time? And I'll tell you if I can better the price. If I can't, I'll just walk out. So they give me the invoices. I was going to give them 50% cheaper. I'm thinking, so not because you don't know, you cannot pull it off. That's another really important point. Oh, but you didn't study that. So what? Anyway, so I started adding up, and I said, hey guys, listen, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have over 5,000 students from all the private colleges and high schools, blah, blah, blah. This is your prime market. Why don't you give me the beer? I said, yes. You can put banners around and stuff like that. They were so happy because it's free advertising for them. It's like pennies per capita. And they gave me all the beer to supply for 3,000. I didn't know I was going to sell 5,000, but that one was 3,000. So, and not for 3,000 people beer. I go to PepsiCo because I knew the guy. And they gave me the Pepsi for free. Same thing. Banners, publicity, you'll be in the cartel, you know, sponsored by, blah, blah, blah. Got it in. I go to Pedro Omeg, a brandy. And, you know, from Spain, you know, if you go to Spain, you have bulls on the mountains. That's a brandy they're selling. So I went ahead and same story. Not only the daughter of one of the owners was going to the school I was going to. So I approached her. She told me who to go to. Not only did I get the brandy for free, the market dictates what the hell is going to make it successful. And what you thought it was, you had no clue. It's like what I was saying at the very beginning. I asked my son, what is it that you like? You never know. So what helps you though, helps you structure, organize, so that if there are changes, you can adapt and incorporate. That's what the business plan is for. Other than that, it's rubbish. So don't take it too serious. Somebody, oh, this is a bad business plan. Oh, your business plan has to have this, and that. The only reason you would consider putting those things is because it can help you train yourself to structure a process and understand modifications to it, but not to follow it. Because seriously, 8 out of 10 successful businesses that started with a business plan will tell you what we thought we were doing. Oh, Dave, I cannot pay you. It feels so good. Now, David couldn't sleep for 6 months. But the thing is, yeah, just tell them. The minute you know, you share that comment, and then you can negotiate and work something out in good faith. I negotiated a debt of $10 million between 2 companies because I got both guys to sit down before attorneys got involved, and I said, how can you pay him? These are your assets. If you keep these sales, give him 10% of the gross profit every month. And depending on the fluctuations, he will get paid or not. Now, he's not going to get a penny. This way, in 5 years, he'll get your money back. Oh yeah, and they're friends. So, be honest, be forward, and let them know this is what it is. And believe me, we're not stupid humans. Once we figure out and we're not being taken for a ride, you need to be very stupid not to make it work.
I think one of the...
And all my hips. And the people that invested because they wanted to be part owners of a brewery and didn't check who they were investing with. And the guy that they gave the money to date, hasn't given them a single share of the company. And I'm like, no, that's also stupidity. You know? Yeah. If you're investing for a share, here's my money, put it in an escrow account or a fund control. My $10,000, $5,000, $100,000 in the fund control. The minute that you give me the shares that I'm acquiring from your entity that owns the equipment and the lease, the money's there. That's the agreement. Do you know about it? Can you fix it? Yes or no? Simple. Yes. Okay. How many hours will it take you? Minimum, maximum. You're the expert, you know the law. Okay? Minimum, 6 months, maximum, 1.5 years because of these variables. That's fair. So the price is between $5,000 and $15,000. Then I can figure out if it's worth my time pursuing that legal issue. The problem that you have is that you go to an attorney's firm right now and say, well, the return is $5,000. And what are you going to do for me? And what happens, seriously, the first $5,000, they're learning your case. You're paying them to know what's happening. And then you're going to pay them to start researching how to go about it. So you're educating them. It's disgusting. So, and so on and so forth. So I turn that situation around and I pose the questions up front. So if you have someone studying law, keep the friendship in a way that it's very direct, no baloney. You want to make money? I want you to make money, but I want you to be effective. That's it. You want me to be effective. You want my products to be effective, whatever it happens to be. So keep that relationship that way, because otherwise it gets corrupt really fast.
A different subject. I feel like today, like a lot of like firms, like smaller run firms are usually like partnerships or a group of partners and stuff. And it seems like you did a lot of your stuff by yourself, or did you have people help you out? Like, did you have good partners, bad partners? Like,
there are 2 answers. By myself. To a point, I hired an office manager to keep me on track with all my crazy ideas. And then I hired 2 people that we became very good friends with. One was from Venezuela, the other guy from San Diego. Mm-hmm. And the one from San Diego is the one I sent to Ecuador to manage the shrimp plants. Good guy. Yeah. But, so I hired people, that my first answer, depending on the projects I had, because I knew I couldn't do everything that was going on. The second part of the answer is, I team up. I know what my strengths are. So sometimes I'm hired as a consultant. And in my legal contract, I have the authority to hire experts on the different areas I am not, to finish the product. And the contracting party agrees to pay me the direct cost of those experts. If I'm gonna need an attorney, and I'm not an attorney, I need to pay the attorney $250 an hour, he's paying $250 for that attorney. But he trusts me that I know which attorney to go to get the right answers. Accountant, same, CPA, same thing. So I get a team of experts, real experts, on the different areas that I'm not. But I know where I'm going and what the outcome has to be. So I work with teams, mainly on my own.